Hi, my name's Luna, and welcome to part 2 of the production breakdown for Solen ZP, I Exist When You Know I Do. And in advance, I would like to apologize for the audio because of this fuck-ass wig. I just wanted to change up the look. I hope it's worth it. In the last episode, we went over Hello World and Digital Love, and in this one, we're gonna go over Vessels and But I Just Keep on Dancing. So, Vessels began when I was taking one of my usual naps. It's part of my routine to, whenever I get overwhelmed, I just nap a little bit. And so the song came to me when I woke up from a dream. Just instantly, I jumped out of bed and I laid out the chords. The bare instrumentals that are in the song, like the pluck, the brace, the sub bass, all of that was done on day one. I also did the vocal melody on piano. And it was a song that just came together very easily as far as production and the musical part of it. It all clicked very easily. It was the toughest one to write though. I kept going over it and mulling it over. It's also, I think, the song I finished last, which is odd because Vessels was one of the earliest ones from the sessions. It was like the third to fourth song that I did. And I liked it so much that I actually considered putting it not on the EP, but on the album, because I wrote my EP in tandem with my album. As far as the background goes, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna leave you to Computer Luna. Give me 1 second. All right, and we're here finally. Let us see. Is there anything I'm gonna have to censor? I would hope not. This song is entirely self-produced. I did sample voice lines from a game. You know the game that I'm talking about for the outro, but everything else is self-produced. This has my vocals on it and everything. Where to begin? I suppose the pluck. Again, all of this is Serum. I'm gonna leave some of the patches for the sounds on my Patreon. I think I've mentioned that already, I'm not sure. This pad that you see here is an amalgamation of pads from Analog Lab. I don't remember the patches because something happened and I no longer have the plugin. But this is what it sounds like. I'm gonna shut up. Pretty. Then there's these keys. I think this is also Analog Lab. Either that or it's the standard electric piano from FL. This is a supersaw. Nearly all of my songs have a supersaw. That's just the way it is. The sub bass is also Serum, but it's a very simple, anyone can make this. We have the comeback of French violin. I use that VST all the time. Like for a free VST, this sounds great. Yeah. More. The brass, as you saw in the first. This is Serum as well. This sound specifically is very 2010s EDM. Reminds me of the Living Tombstones FNAF songs. More. What else? We have this that I sampled from Sophie's sample pack. There's this crowd sound effect throughout a lot of the song. This is the riff. This is actually just a sine lead with a fuck ton of distortion. This is also really easy to replicate. Oh yeah, the drums. I love this drum sample. I just put it on the song and chopped it a little, like in this part. It has lossy in it, but it sounds like this. This is what it should sound like. There's also an amen break. This is one of the layers. Sounds very wet. It sounds gross. And then you have that same break, but instead of it being very high-ended, it's more low, mid-range, heavy. Just to support each other. And the drums, oh, there's these fills. The drums, I'm really proud of them. I'm gonna show them to you. There's 2 snares. This clanking percussion is from Sophie. A lot of this is from Sophie's sample pack. I wanted to play around with it a little bit. God, my voice is cracking so much. I used digitalis to make this stutter, and then Portal to make it all fucky and shit. Okay, so not only am I low on storage, I'm also low on battery, so let's wrap this shit up quick. Yeah, snares. What is this? Oh. Misk perk, I'll probably regret mixing these down, but whatever. The reason why this is in stems is because, again, my hardware isn't the best. So, we're doing with what we can. Oh, this shimmery texture. This is Analog Lab. Again, I do not know the preset. This is the... I made that part from an export. More. There's another break that comes in specifically for the outro. If you've watched my teasers for the EP era, there was this audio that sounded just like this that I used to promote the EP. Okay, that's all really cute. Next up, oh yeah, the sub bass changes melodies in some parts. More. Vocal pads, what is this? Oh. Those synths from that one demo, the first one, were consolidated down and mixed like this with lossy, and they just glitched down. One of the fills is just this looped backwards, so it sounds like this. And I think that's everything for Vessels. So, but I just keep on dancing. The first half was made in August 2023, and initially it was going to be just the first half, but there was this older song that I had called Opus, which I wrote in March, that really connects with this song. But I Just Keep On Dancing tackles the topics of the like corporate world, the more olden types of ways of making it, the overworking, the humble beginnings kind of thing. You have to work a lot in order to make it. The character that I made for this song, Shanice, she represents this part the best. She's like this fitness instructor who is only 21 or 23, I don't remember. But she's already had all of this surgery done in advance. And Opus is about my frustrations with the modern world, where everything happens too fast. Nor now, nor the past were habitable environments for artists. It's two songs that just really make sense together for me. There's a demo of But I Just Keep On Dancing that has a second verse. I will probably release that eventually, probably sooner than you know. So yeah, I'll be sending you off. So remember that little tidbit where I said that I was running low on storage and battery? It's been 12 hours. Additionally, I spent a lot of my day not only getting ready back in costume for continuity purposes, this was also hell defined. This was a mess. My drive is completely disorganized, but we're here. So there's this tape effects. This is a bass that I did with Easy Bass, but I don't know how to use that plugin, so I just melodined the like slides. I think I sampled this from a game. This clap stem I took from a very popular pop song, but I stretched it. If you can recognize this, props to you. Claps. A standard pop kit. There's these other kicks that have low mid presence. There's this M1 house piano stem. A classic. The delay for this has bit crush, but the piano itself doesn't. It was this little thing I did to make it sound a little bit more interesting. This is a fuck ton of pads from Analog Lab again. From this point on, just sidechained, and I used Audacity's wah-wah effect. Then the bass. Just a regular old bass. I don't know how I made this, I do not remember. Snaps and snares. Hi. Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
In terms of vocals, this only has a lead vocal throughout the entire song. As you hear it. And then the transition here, it's missing the opus stems because I added those later. So it sounds just like this. There's no tempo change. And then it transitions to opus. I don't know how the other dolls have fun doing this because personally, I'm in misery. I did not bother to find the opus project file. So these are the stems. This is a very simple opium beat. You have super sauce. You have this low vocal of mine. The 808s. These very popular claps. What is this drum loop? Oh, this is a drum loop I also stole. This is the synth I made in Serum. I really, really love how it sounds. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite sounds I've made for this. This is... oh, never mind. This is a Reese. I don't know where I got it from. I don't remember. These are the stomps I use all the time. Never mind. Oh fuck, I accidentally... oh well. We have these keys that I sampled from a game. These are from a felt plugin. I don't remember where. This is a default preset, I think, from Har something more. This bass thing synth. Nothing too interesting. This acid synth. I got this from my Reddit sound pack. What is this? This is Heavy Breathing that I sampled from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. More crowd chanting like in Vessels. And then we have the riff. Very similar to the Hello World. The stutters are caused by digitalis. There's also this Vox sample that supports my hold it vocals.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
And that's about it for Opus. Okay, so finishing thoughts for the EP. I'm really proud of it. When I grew up, I really liked this. I have never really been able to record myself. This was a huge step forward for me. A shove, I would say, because I was recording the songs as the deadlines were coming, and so you have this very just raw and honest documentation of growth, of my growth into coming into my own person. And that's the whole theme of the EP. I feel like I delivered something that's very true and honest and open and raw and vulnerable. And not only that, it's very relevant, I feel. It's funny, I used to have this affirmation to myself where I would tell myself, you are a person. You are a real human person. Because I would feel like no one related to the things I wanted to talk about. The annoying, irrelevant questions. You know, there are some questions that you ask people and they're like, you know what, you should probably get a job. I feel like I've made something that's very relevant, not only to myself and to my personal development, but to artists. I feel like artists are going to be the people who relate to the CP the most. So yeah, I think that's all for my closing thoughts. Maybe editing Luna will want to interject, maybe not, maybe this is it. So yeah, thank you for watching, I guess.